Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I'm super happy you're here. I just have to show off my right hand really quick because I was so proud of myself. I did that all with my non-dominant hand and it turned out super cute. I think you'll see it better in the end. But today we are going to use this brand from Shein. I showed it in my unboxing. I have the gel base, the gel top coat, and I'm going to use 3 of the colors that I got in the Pearl Gel collection. I'm going to do kind of like a really pretty sky cloud inspired mani. So far, I am really loving the consistency of the gel base. It goes on nice and smooth. It's not runny. I would say it's like a medium consistency. It's not really thick, but it's also not super thin and runny. I'm really happy with this gel base. This is my first time using it. My right hand is all different brands. It's actually all, I think it's all Model ones, which we know I love. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. And for as cheap as these products were, for them to like go on so nicely and work so well makes me very happy so that I can get more. I wanted to test these before I got more. So this brand that I'm not even going to try to say, I will link everything, assuming it's still available, but it should be because I've seen these base and top coats everywhere. And last I checked, the Pearl collection was still available. But for as affordable as they are, I just am very impressed by how they work. They're really, really, really good. I am just going around my cuticle area just to make sure I didn't get anything on my skin. It was fine. I'm just over paranoid about that. I've mentioned that several times before. I'm paranoid about getting a gel allergy when I'm doing stuff on my hands versus doing it on press-ons. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. I'm going in with this blue color on the pinky and the thumb, and I'm going to do 2 coats on each nail. The second coat is the coat that I'm going to do the swirl around with the silicone tool to give it that really cute pearl effect. And then the 3 other fingers, I am going to use 3 colors, and I'm going to do kind of like an ombre. I am just flash curing this just so that I can get my thumb done and then put them in the lamp together. And that way I don't have to worry about any kind of like seepage into my cuticle area. Although this gel, I don't even think it would have done that. I think I was just being overly cautious because it kind of just stays where you put it. It's really nice. I highly if you're open to using Shein products for gel, which I know some people are not, and that's fine, but if you are one of the people that is open to using it, I highly recommend this brand. It is so good. I'm undecided at the moment if I'm going to keep on full cover tips and keep doing this, or if I'm going to go back to press-ons. I I don't know. I don't know what my weird problem is, but I feel like press-ons is just so much easier, and then I'm just afraid when I go to take these off, I'm going to ruin my nails that I've been working on getting so healthy. I was worried about that. I did take these off yesterday and all my nails are fine. I do need to redo my hard gel layer because, well, I got some lifting on it. So I do need to redo that. So that's kind of a bummer, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. But now I just have to decide, and I will make that decision today because I need to go out and do my nails. I will redo my hard gel layer either way, but I need to decide. Am I doing press-ons or am I not? I mean, I'd rather do my own nails. I love doing my own nails so much, but, well, not that these are my nails because they're not, but you know what I mean. Like, I like doing them on my hands versus the press-ons, but I feel like I can do so much more on press-ons. So I'm kind of struggling with the decision here. I don't know what I'm going to decide yet, but you guys will find out in the next video. But right now, I'm taking that silicone tool and I'm just taking the pointing end. And you can use a wood stick. A wood stick is a little harsh, so I don't know that I totally recommend that. But you can also use a dotting tool. Those work really well. I love the silicone tool, especially, well, it's just nice and soft. I don't know. I feel like it works the best for me. And plus I have them right on my desk where the dotting tools are in my drawer with my other liner brushes, which I really need to get some more of those because, man, I was trying to do a swatch of a design yesterday to see if I could pull it off, and I just do not have very good liner brushes. I have one really good one, but it's really long, so it doesn't work for more detailed art. And my liner brushes are just making it really hard. But thank God there's stickers, because I can just use stickers for everything, and then I don't have to worry about trying to do art that I'm not very good at. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm happy with that, so I'm going to flash cure that, and then we're going to fully cure, and then we're going to get into the 3 fun nails. These turned out really pretty. I am going to use the blue towards the cuticle area, and then a pink in the middle and a yellow at the tip of the nail, and I think it just looks so good. And in the sun, these, I could not stop staring at them. They looked so, so pretty. I did get some pictures in the sun because the sun was actually shining when I took my pictures, which took me like 3 days to do because things got a little haywire around here. I meant to get this video out days ago, but I didn't get my voiceover done because, again, things were going haywire. I don't know why, but like my daughter came over the next day and was here the entire day, which is not normal. Usually I have her nails all ready to go. We do them. She's done. She goes. But I did not have her nails ready to go. So she came over and removed her current set while I made her a new set. And then we had to prep her nails and get the nails on. So it was a really, really long day. And then I came out yesterday to deal with this, and I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood to do the voiceover, and if I'm not in the mood, you guys can kind of tell on the video. It's like I'm pretty much like blah 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 blah. I don't want to be here. That is my hardest part about doing videos, is the voiceover. I struggle with it sometimes because I'm just not in the right mindset. I do a lot of the voiceovers early in the morning before I've done anything else while I'm drinking my caffeine. I was going to say coffee, but I don't drink coffee anymore because my stomach will not let me. I tried the other day and it did not react well. I had a stomach ache all day long. Anyway, yeah, so I need to get better at the voiceovers. A little more energy, a little more pep in my step. Today's a pretty good day. I feel pretty like I rested and like I slept well, so I'm feeling a little energetic. But sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what to talk about today. So yeah, I was gonna go in and just kind of swirl a little bit of the first coat together just to kind of so that it didn't look so blunt like it was a color block. That did not work. It's the first coat you just can't do the swirl on because then it's going to show your natural nail. So what I did instead is I took a little liner brush. I had to dig it out of my desk. And I just kind of like used that to kind of ombre them together. I'm not doing like a full-on crazy ombre because once I go in and do the second layer and I do the swirl, that will give them the ombre together that I want. But I just don't want them to be like harsh, solid lines either. So that is why I am doing that. And it actually ended up working out perfect. So once I get this next nail done, we will cure and then we will get onto the second layer, which is going to be the layer that I pearlize. And it's going to be super fun and super pretty and super easy. These nails are like so easy. When I started this set, I had an hour and like 13 minutes. I'm very precise on that, to get this done before I had to take my dogs out to the bathroom, get them dinner, and go up to the house and help make dinner. And I made it with actually a few minutes to spare. And I was shocked. I was like, oh, this is going to take forever. I mean, it was a simple mani, but I haven't been doing nails on my hand in so long that I was like, this is going to take me forever. And I'm trying to do this like triple ombre pearl thingy. Oh my gosh. But I did it. And I was super happy that I did it. And I do have my peel base on. So these were super easy just to peel off. Maybe not super easy, but they were pretty easy. Gel's a little harder to pop off than dip is if you've used peel base before. Also, I still really need recommendations. My sister said from what she heard that Hollow Taco is the most comparable to UNT. But I'm very, very close to the bottom of my UNT. I really need to find a comparable brand. I would be happier if I could get it on Amazon. I don't know if you can get, I don't think you can get Holo Taco on Amazon. I've never looked. I'll have to check. But if you guys have any recommendations of a good peel off base coat that is not gel, because I've used several gel peel off base coats and I'm sorry, but they do not work for me at all. I would really prefer something that's more in line with UNT. So let me know, drop them in the comments so that I can get myself a new peel base. Because if I do keep doing these on my hands versus on press-ons, I know what I'm saying, I swear. I need a good peel base. So now that we have all the layers down, we're just going to go in with our silicone tool and we are going to swirl to our heart's content. And it's going to kind of swirl all these colors together and give them a really nice like blend ombre effect, but it's not going to muddy them, which is, I was a little worried about going into it. I was like, oh, I really hope this doesn't like I didn't want to muddy the yellow with the pink and the blue, but it actually worked out perfectly. And then I'm going to flash cure just to hold that in place so that I can go in and do the next nail. And I did have to like hold my other two fingers back when I was flash curing because, well, I don't want to cure those ones. And then I go in to swirl them and they won't swirl. I was trying to find the best angle for this. It was actually a little bit difficult because, you know, my go-to is to put it right in front of my face, but then you guys aren't going to see it. So that would not work. I do think, regardless of whether my next set is on my nails or on press-ons, it will be a dip mani. So for those of you who that are like more into the dip versus the gel, I have a dip one coming up for you. I'm hoping to have 2 out next week, or I don't know, I might keep just doing 1. 2 is a lot for me to try to do. Not that I don't have the time because I stay home and do it, but again, I have to like set aside the time to edit and voiceover, and that's a little more challenging for me. That's the parts that I don't like. Actually, the editing is not as bad as the voiceover. That is the part that I avoid. Like, it's the plague, and I don't know why, because it is fun to sit here and chat with you guys, but sometimes I'm just like, bleh, I don't even know what to talk about. So I got those done, fully cured them, and now I'm going to wipe off the tacky layer. This is actually really important when you're going in with stickers, because if you try to apply stickers and there's any kind of tacky on there, well, they don't apply as well. But also I need to like flatten them out, and I usually just go in with my fingers and do that, and I don't want to be touching the surface of the nail if there's like tacky residue, chemical, you know, all the stuff that you're not supposed to do. This actually was really funny. I did not know there was a film on those stickers, and so I was like trying to peel the sticker off and it was like not coming. It was no. Anyway, I got it. I finally figured it out, and then I will get these stickers on. They're going to be really cute, but they're super subtle. You can see them in the pictures at the end, but they are harder to, like, if you're just looking at the nails from a distance, you're not going to see them, but if you look up close, then you will. So they turned out really good. Some of these stickers are just like fluffy clouds with no lining, no darker like white lining. I hope that makes sense. I did end up putting like this one right here. I'm going to put on my ring finger, and it doesn't have any of the white lining around the cloud to really kind of make it stand out. So you could not like it, like I might as well have not even put that sticker on at all. You will see here a little bit later in the video, I will take that sticker off and replace it with another one that you can see, because I really needed that white lining to like say, hey, this is a cloud on my nail, not just a milky white blob of nothing. So, and then these little stars are so cute. So I'm going to go in and put some of the stars, and then I put a moon on the next nail, and the moons are super cute. I did really love this, and I could have probably hand drawn all of this. The moon, I would not have wanted to attempt. And the little starburst star thingies, I struggle with so badly. I mean, I've tried them and tried them and tried them. Sometimes I can get them to look really good, but most of the time they just blob out and they don't look like what I want them to look like. But the clouds, I've done clouds. Clouds to me are probably the easiest nail art to do, but I had the stickers and I was using them anyway. And again, I was in a major time crunch, so to sit here and draw out anything was likely not going to happen, and it would have also taken 3 times as long. So stickers for the win. I am absolutely obsessing over stickers and loving them. So now is when I decide, okay, this one's got to go. You can't even see it. I did rip it getting it off, so in the trash it went, but it's fine. I have more. And then I will go back in and I will put one of the lined clouds on my nail, and it will work out perfectly. Every once in a while, even with stickers, which is like super easy nail art, I struggle with like placement, like, okay, where do I place those to make them look good? A lot of times, and I think you saw it in a recent video, I will go in and I will put them down and I'll sit there and stare at my nails and be like, okay, no, this doesn't work. We've got to do some rearranging here. But that's also the nice thing about stickers is you can just take them right off. Although you can do that with gel nail art too, as long as you don't cure it. If you do cure it, then you can still do it. You just have to do some filing to fix that, which I've had to do plenty of times. So yeah, I don't know. I'm obsessed with nail art stickers. I think they are the best. They're super affordable, and right now I'm just loving them. I love decals too, but I have not used them in a minute. I think I'm still just so sad that Nails in a Coffin closed that I've been like on a decal boycott, but I will probably use some soon just because I have so many and it's been so long. So I guess we're all on pins and needles to see, or maybe it's just me, to see if I do a press on set next, or I don't know. I'm just sitting here debating it in my head this whole time that I'm talking about what I'm going to do. And I have to figure it out today because I really need to get a set done today. Um, I also have some PR, kind of PR delivering today. It's not technically PR. Anyway, I'll explain that in the next video, I'm sure. But I have some stuff coming today and I need to do some stuff with it for a commitment. And I really have to decide soon what I'm going to do. And this is like, I don't know why this is such a hard decision. Anyway, I'm getting the gel base on because now, since I took that tacky layer off, I need to get a tacky layer back on there for the gel top coat. So as I'm in the process of this, I'm like, I need to, my blind was partly open. You could see the sun peeking in, and well, that you do not want that with gel. So I don't want it to like cure my brush as I'm brushing this on my nails. So I had to close that really quick and get that sun out of there, even though I don't like not being able to have the natural sunlight in my room. It really kind of sucks, but when I'm using gel, I can't. And I use gel on every mani because I always do a gel base and a gel top coat versus dip because I love it so much. And I'll probably going to stick with that because as much as I love the low odor dip liquids, which I do, I'm a huge fan. I do not love the low odor top coat as much as a regular top coat. And I can use a regular top coat, but here's how I have to do it because I do it on my daughter all the time. I have to wait until the very end, which, well, duh. But I have to be knowing that I'm like done in my nail room so that I can do the top coat and then hurry and leave my nail room because I have to stuff a bunch of cotton up my nose. I've done the mask thing and it works really good if I get the right mask. Like I'm talking like one of those like industrial fume masks. And I have one, but it broke. The strap on it broke, so I can no longer use that. So I just do cotton in my nose, and I don't want to leave cotton in my nose for hours. So I basically do the set and then leave my nail room as soon as possible so that, and I leave a window open so that the fumes can all dissipate so that then when I go in there later or the next day, the fumes are gone. A little harder to do in the wintertime, but luckily right now we're in this like, I don't know if it's winter and I don't know if it's spring. Like a week ago, it was snowing and yesterday was 64 and absolutely gorgeous. Today is extremely windy. It's supposed to maybe rain today. We'll see, but it's very overcast. So it's like right now our weather is like bipolar as crap. Like it does not know what it is. It's very confused. Anyway, this gel top coat was amazing. Highly recommend. Super shiny, super easy to apply. Very nice consistency. Not runny at all, which is what I want in a gel top coat. I know I am going around my cuticles, but I just always do this just to be safe and make sure nothing kind of settled into that area. Usually it's more me being extra cautious. Sometimes it's because there's legit, like, I like got some on my skin. Wasn't the case here. I was just being extra cautious, but here we are. Here is our little daylight pastel moon mani, using all products from Shein, and I loved it. So getting our cuticle oil on both hands. Oh, I love that right hand so much. It's so pretty. I should have done a video on that one, but I was just not feeling it. Also, I wasn't sure. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. I'm going to go off on a tangent that is like unnecessary. But we're done. We are wrapped up. We got our cuticle oil on. You're about to see the pictures. They're super cute. I love them. I hope you guys love them. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you guys could please hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, it helps me so much. And also the like button, please. If you like this, hit the like button because it's super helpful. I appreciate you guys. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. I hope you all have a very beautiful day. Bye.